Hello, 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 all my yarny friends. It's Teresa with Creators Crochet. How is everyone today? Woohoo! It is Wednesday. It is 2 Central, and it is time for Chubby Bunny. So I'm going to give it a few minutes, let the numbers creep up, and say hello. Hello, Lori. How are you? We're going to give it just a few minutes. I'm working on my Loaf cats. So we're going to give it a minute, let the numbers pop up, and say hello when you come into the chat, and we'll get started. Hey, Avery, how are you? This is a little different. I'm going solo today on my live. So I hope we get a lot of people coming in. I'm so excited for this. It's time for Chubby Bunny. Oh, thank you. Yep. Thank you guys for your input. I decided to put the whiskers on. So this is the pink one. I'm using, I've got a bunch of this Premier Parfait Chunky. So that's what I'm using for my Loaf cats. And I am loving this yarn. Guys, it works up so cute and so good. I'm using it with a 6mm hook. And so I'm just finishing the back end, closing it up, and then putting a tail, and I'll be done with this little guy. So thank you, Lori. Made a post, so hopefully some people pop. I hope so. Thank you, Lori, for sharing. Yes. Give this video a thumbs up and hit the share button to share this out, because we're going to have fun for the next 2 hours. I have to get off of here right at 4 o'clock because I need to fix dinner. And so that dinner can be ready for us to eat by the time my husband gets home, and we can get ready to go to Bible class this evening. So I made a pink one. Here's the gray kitty. This pink is called Bubblegum. The pink in the Parfait Chunky is called Bubblegum. And I think the gray is just called gray. Maybe light gray. I'm not sure. I don't have the band with me anymore on it. But there's the gray one. And then I made one in the hot pink. There's my hot pink kitty. I really hope these sell well at the vendor event. I'm so excited for this vendor event, and I really hope it sells well. Then I made one in yellow. And again, guys, this is the Parfait Chunky. Why is it? Oh, I didn't pull that out. Yeah, this is the Parfait Chunky. So here's the yellow. And I had different eyes with different colors, so I'm using them. And then I made one in the purple. They may have called it lavender on the Parfait Chunky. I'm not really sure. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm working on the 5th one. Yeah, I've got 5 made so far. And then I've got, let's see, the purple is called Lilac for the purple cat. And then I have this color. It's called Mustard. And I'm going to make a cat out of mustard. So that'll give me 4, 5. That'll give me 6. That'll give me 6 cats. And so depending on how much time I've got before Friday, I may make a few more. What I'm thinking about doing, it takes up, one Loaf cat uses all but, where did I put those? Let me see where I put those. Thank you. I hope that, hi, Judith. I'm so glad you're here. Let me see. Where are my other, oh, here we go. Just a second. No, that's not it either. I thought I had it right. Oh, here we go. They, I didn't weigh these, so I don't know, but out of these Parfait Chunkies are 131 yards, and there's this much left after one cat. I didn't weigh this, so I don't know how much. So I'm thinking once I get all of these colors, the 6 that I'm doing, I'll finish this one and then do one in the mustard. So after the mustard is done, I'm going to take all the leftover balls and I'm going to just stripe up a cat and make a striped one to use up the leftover yarn. What do you think about that idea? Yep, I think I'm going to do that with the leftover yarn and stripe it up. And then Nicole Riley from Nikki's Homemade Crafts, she had a tutorial for some frogs, no sew frogs. And I'll after the live's over. Yeah, thanks, Eric. Thanks, Avery. That's what I think I'm gonna do. After the live's over, I'll link her Nicole's tutorial. Nikki from Nikki's Homemade Craft. Good night. I can't talk today. I will link the tutorial in the description box. But these are little no-sew frogs, and I made them with the Parfait Chunky in the color Key Lime. Look at these guys. How stinking adorable. This took me, hey, Beverly. This little frog took me about 35 minutes. So fast, so quick. And it's no sew because you attach the legs as you crochet. You just crochet them in to attach. And then you bring the yarn tails from the arms that you made into the inside and knot them. And then you don't have to sew anything. So these took about 35 minutes. I've got about 7 of these or 8 of these made. So I'm going to sell these little frogs. And I just think they're so stinking adorable. So, and then of course I've got my stress balls that I've been showing everybody, made with that Bernat blanket yarn. So I've got about 27 of those stress balls. So I've got the stress balls, the cats, and the little frogs. And then that I've been making like a crazy thing. Yes, Avery, you're right. Kids love chaotic color. So I think that stripe one's going to go. And then everybody's going to be like, I want a striped cat. So I'll have to find some variegated. I don't know if Parfait, do you guys know? I don't know if Parfait Chunky makes a variegated or not. I'll have to go online and check that out. But anyway, so yeah, I just hope this goes really well. I'm going to put my cover, my tent cover, and my tables. My husband's going to help me set those up. I can put those up tomorrow because they'll have everything blocked off for our booth space. And then all I have to do Friday morning is bring my tote bags down. So I will have all of these critters I'm making. And then in the room across from me, I've got 2 Rubbermaid tubs, and they're full of shawls and dishcloth towels and just odds and ends stuff that I've made that I need to sell. So we shall see how it goes. And I'll let you guys know. Hello, Dawn. I am so glad you're here. Yay. So many awesome people in the chat. I'm so excited. So you are here today because our channel has got up to 1,860 subscribers. And I told you guys when we got there, I would come on live and we would do Chubby Bunny. Okay. So I would really love we're at 1861 now. I just checked it. I would love for the chat to we have, oh, hey, Jen. I'm showing 7. So what I'm going to do is give it a little bit. Oh, nope, there's 8. I may have to wait. I started to say 10. I may have to wait to 15. But when the number gets to 15, we'll do Chubby Bunny. I don't know, Avery. My husband is in marketing. Hey, Kathy. My husband is in sales and marketing. So he knows his stuff. And I told him I was going to price these at 10. I think that's fair. When you're pricing stuff, I've heard from other vendors, you got to kind of know your area that you're selling in, and you got to know the people. So I really think $10 is a fair price for these cats because it takes a little bit of work. These take about an hour and a half to make. Hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half to make. So I think $10 is very reasonable for these cats. The stress balls. Let me get these. The stress balls. I'm going to put them as, how did we decide that? $3. Yeah, $3 a piece or 2 for $5. That's what I'm going to sell those for. And the frogs. Where's my little froggy guy? The little frogs. I'm thinking about selling those for, I'm thinking $5 a piece on those. So that's kind of where I'm going with that. So, hello, Aisha. I'm so glad y'all are here. So while we're waiting, I want to wait for the numbers to go up just a little bit more before we do Chubby Bunny. Hi, Lainey. But I don't know if you guys get this magazine or not. I'm not affiliated. I don't get any commissions from them. But this is, and I've done some, well, I'm not going to open this up. I've got another one here. Crochet Nation. Do any of you guys subscribe to Crochet Nation? I absolutely love this newspaper. It's $5 a month, y'all. That's what I'm paying. I love this newspaper. Oh, thank you, Lainey. And I get one a month. I love it. It's full of fun articles to read, history about crochet. Sometimes they highlight a designer and tell you all about the designer. Hey, Paige! Yay! We're up to 13. Ha-ha! So excited. And they have puzzles, word games, crossword puzzles, and they usually have 7 or 8 patterns in here. And they're such great patterns. So Crochet Nation, I love this. So I thought, just for fun, while we're waiting on more people to come in, do you guys know those? You guys know those called Mad Libs, where it says a verb or an adjective and you add the words in and it makes a funny story? Do you guys give me a thumbie if you know about those? Excuse me. Do you guys know what those are? Waiting for thummies. Well, this issue 4, they have one. And the story, it's called May the Yarn Be With You. So I'm going to ask you for what words to put in here. You tell me in the chat. I will write them into the Mad Lib, and then I will read the story. I just think that'll be fun. So the first one is, give me the name of a planet. It can be a real planet or it can be a made-up name of a planet. The first one that pops up is the one I'll write down. So the name of a planet. The name of a planet. Pluto. All right, hanging with Jen. All right, so we've got Pluto. All right, the next one, it says a type of yarn. Somebody give me a type of yarn. And I'm writing down the first word I see. The first answer that pops up is what I'm writing down. A type of yarn. I think this is going to be pretty funny. Acrylic. That's the first one I saw. All right. A crochet tool. A crochet tool. Any kind of tool. You got to be fast with those fingers, guys. Fast with the fingers. A crochet tool. Well, but it popped up later. The first one that actually showed up, Beverly, was Pluto. And sometimes it'll do that when it comes in. Oh, needle. All right. I got that from Jen. Needle. All right. Number 4, a stitch type. Guys, you may see answers differently than how it pops up on mine, but I'm taking the first one that I see that pops up on my end. So, a stitch type. A type of stitch. Double crochet, Kathy. Okay. A silly adjective. A silly adjective. Goofy. All right, got that page. Okay, the next one, an alien species. Once a pop culture reference or used as a pop culture reference or invent your own. An alien species. I don't even know. I don't even know. Beverly, is that for the alien species? If it is, I'll use it. Wonky might be an adjective. That Beverly, did you mean adjective? Did you mean that for an adjective? If you are, I'm going with Lori's answer. Okay, Vulcan. Vulcan is the alien species. A color. Any color. Yeah, any color. I cannot wait to hear what this is going to be. We're on number 7 and there's 15. So we're halfway through this. Pink. I saw pages first. Pink. All right. A famous sci-fi character. Oh, I'm going to use what Lori just put there. Spock. That's a good one. Number 9. A spaceship name. The name of a spaceship. Everybody, I got answers coming in from questions 2 questions ago. This is great. A spaceship name. Have you ever watched Jimmy Fallon do these? They are hilarious. I need a spaceship name. Apollo 5, Kathy, gotcha. Okay. Number 10, a verb ending with ing. And Beverly popped one up. I'm using hers, lightning. You might have meant that for the other, but I'm using it because it ends in ing. A dramatic exclamation. A dramatic exclamation. This is going to be great. I love it, Paige. Ugh. I love it. All right, number 12, a sci-fi sounding gadget. I can't wait to see this one. A sci-fi sounding gadget. A sci-fi sounding gadget. Ah, there you go. I got it, Avery. Time machine. Okay. Number 13, a funny object. A funny object. Kathy. That's my sister, y'all. A fart pillow. Okay. Number 14, a crochet project. A crochet pop. Well, look at you, whoopee cushion, Avery. You and Kathy are thinking the same way. Rubberhead, bobble chit head. Those are good ones, guys. Oh, crochet project gotcha page hat. All right. And what? Oh, they want me to do number 2 again. A type of yarn. Give me another type of yarn. Sweater, Beverly. Got it. Okay. And the last one, a verb in the past tense. Give me a verb in the past tense. Sneezed. Got it, Avery. All right. You guys ready for the story? Now, I have not read this yet. I waited until we did this together. So I have not read it yet, but here we go. The story, May the Yarn Be With You. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, a crochet crisis loomed over the planet Pluto. The Galactic Yarn Council had lost its last hank of acrylic yarn. Only one hero could restore peace. You. Armed with your needle and mastery of the ancient double crochet stitch, you launched into a goofy mission through space. Your first stop? A secret moon market run by Vulcan, who spoke only in color-coded patterns. Draped in a robe of the color pink, you blended in until Spock appeared with a blazer set to frog. You jumped aboard your ship, the Apollo 5, and you zipped into hyperspace. Lightning like mad past pom-pom meteors. Ugh, you cried as your time machine sparked and sputtered. You crocheted a distress signal using your stash and a fart pillow. Moments later, a rescue pod appeared, piloted by a crochet-loving droid. Together, you delivered the final hat made with sweater yarn to the council, and with it, hope. You had sneezed your way into crochet legend. The end. There you go, guys. May the yarn be with you. What's up? That was pretty good. Not bad. So they have fun stuff like that in those crochet magazines. So, all right, guys, it's Chubby Bunny time. Before I start putting, thank you, Avery. Thank you very much. Before I start putting the marshmallows into my mouth, I want everybody put a guess in the chat of how many you think I can get in my mouth. These are the jumbo size marshmallows. So everybody, I'm going to wait a minute, take a guess at what you think of how many I can put in my mouth. And so while I'm waiting on the guesses, let me tell you what happened to me yesterday while I'm waiting on guesses. Okay, I got 8, I got 10. I went outside to help my husband. He needed help in the yard. Okay. And he needed help finishing the last strip of mowing. And I had to use the old funky yard lawnmower because the one he used, the belt popped off of it and he couldn't get it back on. So I'm out there mowing. Now, if you guys have been with me long enough, you know that I have trigeminal neuralgia. It has not reared its ugly head yet. But, excuse me, I came in. Hey, Michelle Plays Hooky. I came in. You're going to have to go back and watch the replay, Michelle. I just did a funny Mad Lib with everybody, and it turned out pretty good. So I went out there. I was out there for about maybe 45 minutes. finishing up the mowing. And, oh, has it, Michelle? I'm so sorry. Well, get ready. Here's what happened to me yesterday. So I mowed for about 45 minutes on a riding lawnmower. This lawnmower is older than the hills, but my husband, bless his heart, he will not buy a new lawnmower, and he just keeps working on this one and fixing it. Him and his cousin, they work on it and fix it and get it going. So here's the deal. Yeah, they're asking about all of that. We did the Mad Lib, Michelle, and now they're all guessing how many marshmallows I can get in my mouth from Chubby Bunny. So put yours up there. So after about 45 minutes, I finished the mowing. We came back inside. We're sitting down watching TV, and I start getting pain in my right ear. Guys, that's my signal. That's how my TN pain starts. It starts in my ear. And I thought, oh, Lord, please not now. I do not need this coming back. I've got a vendor event coming up. I've got collabs with Shannon. There's just so much going on. My kitchen remodel. I can't do this right now. So I'm sitting there and I'm just I haven't said anything to Steve yet. And I'm just kind of chilling out. I'm crocheting and I'm just kind of waiting. And it starts radiating into my jaw. So I'm having ear pain, jaw pain. I can feel the spiders crawling in my cheek and all of this. And it's just, and I don't know if you can tell it today, but I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I'm just a little bit swollen. When that TN, when it comes back, it makes my cheeks swell a little bit and I can feel it. So anywho, I said, Steve, I'm going to have to go to bed. This was about 9:30 last night. I said, I'm going to have to go ahead and go to bed. I said, I'm having facial pain. And he was like, what? Because if this follows the normal routine, this shouldn't be coming back until at least June of 26 before any of this should be coming back. Right eye or pins and needles on my cheekbone. Yep, it was really bad right here on my cheekbone, Michelle. So I said, I'm just going to go lay down and hopefully in the morning I'll be better. Thank the Lord. This morning I woke up, no pain. Now I'm still a little swollen on this side of my face, but I'm not hurting. So I prayed long and hard last night before I went to bed because I did not. So thank you to the good Lord that this settled down once I slept. So you all keep me in your prayers, good thoughts that this does not come back right now because I just can't. So give me a woohoo or a thumbs up or whatever. Give me some emojis. Let me know you're ready for Chubby Bunny to start. Thank you, Paige. Thank you, Michelle. I'm praying for you too, sweetheart, because I know this is horrible. Are you guys ready? Okay, so the way this works. Oh, Michelle guessed 9. Let me go back and look in the chat. I think 10 might have been, or wait a minute. No, 11. I think 11 was the largest guess. Let me go back and look again. Let's see. What do we have? Whoop. 8, 10, 7, 9, 11. Yep. I think 11 was the biggest. So let's see if I can get 11. So the thing about this is you're supposed to do it with at least 2 or more people. And you go back and forth. You put a marshmallow in. You say Chubby Bunny. The game is over when you have so many marshmallows in your mouth that you can no longer clearly say Chubby Bunny. Okay. And I want you all to remember, you guys were the ones who made me do this. It was it shouldn't, Paige. If it starts to, I'll stop, but it should not. So here we go. Here's the first one. And you can't chew them. You just set them in there. Chubby Bunny. Here we go. Number 2. Chubby Bunny. I'm telling you what I won't do for this channel, y'all. All Chubby bunny. Sorry. Oh no, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it past 4. Chubby bunny. Okay. Yeah, page 5. Wow. Okay. My dentist has always told me that I have a very small mouth for an adult. I think I just proved it. I think I just proved it. 5. Okay. Woo. 5 is all I could muster. You guys had a lot of faith in me, thinking I could get 11. Oh, that's so funny. All right, so here's the deal. Let me look at my numbers again real quick. I really hate it for the people who are not here right now because they're missing it. Let me go back. Whew, that was funny. Okay. For every 10, A for effort. Thanks, Avery. I disagree with your... Listen here, sister. Yeah, my family would tell me I have a big mouth. So, whatever. So here's the deal. Where's my piece of paper I wrote this down on? I'll find it later. But I'm doing something silly for every 10. Still adding to the blanket. I got to get caught up because I'm really behind on the blanket for the 2000, the Road to 2K 2000. But here's the deal. I lost my train of thought thinking about these crazy marshmallows. Okay, we are at 1,863. So we've gotten 2 subscribers since this live started. When it gets to 1,870, I'm going to do something else silly, but I don't know what that is yet. So if you guys have ideas, what is something else I can do? I wish I could find that piece of paper. I wrote all that down, and now I can't find it. Well, anyway, what can I do? What's some ideas? Let's brainstorm. When I get to 1870, I'm going to go live and do this for every 10 that I get subscribers. So I need to get to 1870, 1880, 1890, 1,900. So do you guys have any ideas? What can I do next? I can't think of anything past Chubby Bunny. Any ideas at all would be awesome. So while I'm waiting for your ideas, what I thought I would do is just kind of give you a heads up on some things that are happening on my channel. Before I do that, though, I did have the cabinet company that we're going with. They came out today, and stacking blocks without them falling over. Good one. Okay, I'm writing all these ideas down so I can implement these. Run through a sprinkler wearing flippers. Paige. Hey, that would probably feel pretty good, seeing how stinking hot it is here lately. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do that on a live, but I could do that as a short. That would be funny. I saw the picture, Lori. I cannot wait to see when your house is all painted. Maybe the challenge where you put a cookie on your forehead and try to oh, yes! I love that one. Okay, wiggle a cookie down my face. That's a good one. I can do that sitting right here on the live. They're going to finish the outside of your house today. All new colors. Oh, Lori, that's so awesome. I know how excited you are because I am beyond excited to get my new kitchen rebuilt. I'm so excited. So, and I think I put a picture up. No, I didn't. The reason I haven't put anything up on Facebook yet is because, or YouTube, is because I haven't told everybody about this yet. And there's some that I don't want to tell until we actually get started. So that's what I'm doing. How many hula hoops can you spin at one time? Ooh, I haven't hula hooped in a long time. How many hula hoops at one time? Okay, I think my daughters, a mouthful of mayo and hold it for 5 minutes. Okay. Let's see. Hold mayo in mouth for 5 minutes. That's a new one, Jen. I've never heard that one before. I've got it written down. I think my daughter has a bunch of hula hoop. No. But I could get some at the Dollar Tree and do that. I wonder if the Dollar Tree sells flippers. I've never seen any. Adult size? I don't know. But anyway, so we've got the cabinet style picked out. We have the flooring picked out. They came out yesterday and measured. The cabinet people did. So they've got the measurements. They're putting everything into a computer program, and they're going to create, I think, 2 or 3 different styles with what we've talked about, so that then we can go over there and pick out the design that we want. So once we get that all picked out, then it'll be a matter of about 8 weeks waiting for the cabinets to come in. Once the cabinets come in, then the restoration company is coming to do all the demo and remodel and get it all done. Y'all, I'm so excited. I want a drop-in sink. So you guys be praying about this. I want a drop-in sink because I cannot stand, my sink right now is on the top of the laminate countertop. And you know, along the edge, if you have that, how much of a booger that is to keep food and everything cleaned in there. It's more challenging when they're doing the inside stuff. It is, because it's hard because you got to live in it. Ugh. Yeah, that's going to be the hardest part. So I want a drop-in sink where the countertop goes flush and the sink is under it. That's what I want. Found out you can't do a laminate countertop with that. It has to be granite or marble. So they are going to price the granite. Because the way we're configuring the kitchen, we may not need as much countertop space because I've got this huge island in the middle where I do all my prep. So there's a possibility we won't need as much countertop as we do now. So pray about this, cross your fingers and toes, whatever, that I will be able to, with the money that we're getting from our homeowner's insurance, it'll cover me being able to get a granite countertop so that I can have a drop-in sink. Because that's really what I want. Yeah, that's what it was, Lori. It was either granite or quartz that I could choose from. So they're going to quote me with, they're going to give me two separate quotes. They're going to quote me with the granite and they're going to quote me with the quartz. And we'll see what we're going to go with. Sprite challenge. Have you seen that one? Oh, good night, Jen. I don't know if I can do that. Is that the one where you have to drink a whole can without burping? Is that what that is? I think that's what that is. You have to drink a whole can with chug a Sprite. Yes. Oh, it's a great idea, Jen, but here's why I don't believe I can do it. When we were kids, and my sister, she's on here, she could tell you. Anytime we were sick, Mom had us drink either Sprite or 7-Up. To this day, I cannot drink Sprite or 7-Up because it makes me gag. And I think it's because I have related that drink with being sick and throwing up. It's a great idea, Jen, but I just don't believe I could do it. I would probably, before I burped, I would probably throw up. And you guys do not want to see that on camera. Yeah, there are. And I think there's pretty much pluses and minuses with just about anything you go with. So we're just going to have to look at it and see. Yeah, I just can't do it. I can't either, but you could use another pop. I could. Y'all, I have not drinking. I have not drinking. Really? There's a new word for you. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to cause anybody else to throw up either, Jen. Have you had, here's what I could do though. I have not drinking a soft drink. I said it again. I have not drank a soft drink. Good night. It's been years. I stopped drinking them and I haven't touched a soft drink in years. But a friend of mine told me about this soft drink, kind of like a soft drink. It's ginger ale. But it's called ginger ale fruit splash. I don't know if you guys have ever tried it, but it's 0 sugar and it's cherry flavored. Yeah, they do, Jen. It messed with my head. Not only does my TN nerve damaged brain not speak clearly anymore, yeah, everything messes with my head. So I could drink that. The ginger ale. We'll call it the ginger ale challenge. How about that? And that stuff does make me burp. So yeah, I had to get away from drinking the soft drinks. It was just doing yuck on my body and Okay, so I'm going to do the ginger ale drink challenge. I will drink a whole can of ginger ale, chug it, and try not to burp. So we'll do that one. These are great ideas, you guys, because I would not have thought of this. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we got 14 more challenges before we get to 2,000. Okay, so with you guys' ideas, these are awesome. I've got challenges all the way up to 1,920 subscribers. Now, I'm going live every Wednesday at this time. So, is this 2 o'clock time really good for you guys? Or would you like me to bump it back to 1 o'clock? Lori burps just thinking about it. Should I bump the lives back? I moved it to 2 o'clock because I had something come up today. But now ginger ale. Do you like ginger ale, Jen? Do you not like ginger ale? I love ginger ale. I absolutely love it. Canada Dry. It has to be Canada Dry ginger ale. Well, blah, 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 I don't know if I can say that. Whoops. I hope they don't mess with me for saying that. Anyway, so what was I saying? Okay, the time. Yeah. I can't drink carbonated anything. Yeah. I'm just going to leave it at 2 o'clock. So, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I don't know what we'll be talking about. It may be a project I'm working on. It may be things that I've already made. Who knows? And it could be one of the challenges if we hit the numbers. So this is my plan now, unless something comes up and I can tell you ahead of time. Every Tuesday or Wednesday, not Tuesday, every Wednesday at 2 o'clock Central, I will come on live on my channel and we'll just have a chat. We'll share what we're doing. I'll share what I'm doing and we'll just have some fun. Does that sound good to everybody? So for those of you who came on, I was going to tell you what I've got coming up on the channel. So, Knit Pal. Good deal, Jen. Okay, good, Michelle. Okay, we're just going to keep it at 2 o'clock on Wednesdays then. So I'm still doing, next Tuesday will be the last lesson for the teaching or learning strategies, learning styles. I'll get it out in a minute. Next Tuesday will be the last one. It's the auditory musical learner. So that'll be the last one in that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching the learning styles series. I thought it was a great idea. So every Tuesday and Thursday through the month of July, I am doing, they're pretty interesting, Michelle. I learned a lot of things by studying up on those. I really did. Oh, thank you, Lori. Yeah, you have to watch on the sugar. Yep, that's the one reason, Lori, that's why I stopped drinking soda, is because of all the high sugar. I just had to get away from it. But anyway, I lost my train of thought because I keep looking at the chat. I just love talking to you guys. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I just put one out yesterday. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I am going to be showing a quick and easy pattern of something that you can make as a gift for Christmas in July. It's called Christmas Extravaganza 2025, and it's hosted by K&K Crochet, KK and Kristen. And Tuesday, I showed this little, it's too big for the mug I used, but it's a little mug cozy. And it's by Craft and Create, and it's made with cotton yarn. So that was Tuesday. So I'll have another one on Thursday, and each Tuesday and Thursday in the month of January, I'll be showing you some quick patterns. And I'm not the only one doing this with Kristen. Kristen and KK are doing their videos. They're putting one out every day. And they have some other content creators that are putting out videos. Some are only doing once a week. Some are doing multiples. But go check out. If you'll put in hashtag Christmas Extravaganza 2025, those videos will pop up. So you can get some really good, if you're needing some quick ideas for Christmas gifts this year, you'll see a bunch of them. So we're doing that. Battle of the Stitches on Wednesdays. We all put our video out today for the tall alternate stitch. It's Heather and I, and then we have Nova from Nova Gnome Creations, and Lexi from Helix Stitchcraft has joined us this month. And we all four have our tutorials out for the tall alternate stitch. If you know how to single crochet, you can do this stitch. It's super easy. It's the single crochet and the extended single. So super easy to do, super easy tutorial. Go check out all four. And like I said, along with the learning styles, watch all 4 of them, because you may not grasp how to do it by watching mine, but something that one of the other 4 or others show, you may understand it better with someone else. And that's fine. That's why we're doing it. We all learn differently. So I challenge you to go watch everybody's videos and learn this stitch. Make something with it. Just try. You could do something as simple as a little small little dishcloth if you wanted to. A little mug rug or a little coaster. Something small. You don't have to do anything big. And then post the picture of what you made with the tall alternative stitch, and put it on our Facebook, Battle of the Stitches Facebook page. We already did a drawing last month. Yeah, in June, we did our drawing. And we keep track, or Heather does. She keeps track of everyone that posts a picture on the Facebook group over a 4-month period. So this time it'll be July, August, September, and October. So at the end of October, we will draw another name out of everyone who has posted a picture on our Facebook page from a project you made. That's your own unique project that you made using the stitch for that month. And you can do multiple pictures. You can do 1 each month. And that gives you 4 chances to have your name drawn if you do 1 each month. But Lori saw Lexi's video. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, they're really good. So if you'll just put Battle of the Stitches in, those will come up. So we encourage you to do that. We encourage you. The group isn't coming up for me. Let me see if I can get it for you, Jen. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Copy link. All right, let me try this, Jen, and see if I can get it. I may be able to get it. Unless you're a moderator for me, you won't be able to post links, but let me see if I can bring it up. All right, why is that not showing up? That doesn't make any sense. Well, okay, hold on just a second. I'm going to pull this up on my laptop. I'm not sure if I disappear or not. If I don't, if I do, I'll be right back. Let's see. I don't want that. Let's go back. Okay, give me just a second, guys, and we'll see if I can get this put on here. My computer's running a little slow, so sorry if this is going to take me just a minute. I should have already had this. Pulled up. I don't have my autumn moderator with me today, or she would do this for me. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Let's see. All right, Lexi, or Jen, I mean. Try that. Try that one. That's the link to our Facebook page for Battle of the Stitches. I don't know why I can't pull my video up, but anyway. If that doesn't work, I will link our Facebook page on the in the good night if I can talk today, guys. I will link the Facebook page in the description box after the videos, after this live is over. So yeah, I encourage you to post pictures so that at the end of October you will be in the drawing. And I did the giveaway for this month, for June, for the drawing we just did. Yay! Thank you, Jen. I just did the drawing for the May or for the June drawing. So Heather will do the drawing for the October drawing for the Facebook pictures, and she will be giving away something special in October to whoever wins that one. Okay. Then, so I encourage you guys, and even if you're a content creator, we're only choosing 2 content creators each month to join us. That just keeps the video count down where you're not having to track down so many people to watch. And it makes the voting easier. So if you're not the 2 that we select for the month, you can still, as a content creator, make something with the stitch, give a tutorial just like you're doing Battle of the Stitches on your channel. Your project just won't be included in the voting, but it'll help get the word out there about Battle of the Stitches. And we had a content creator do that last month. She wasn't a part of the voting, but she still made something and shared about it on her channel. So you can do that. We have, so far, we have, like I said, next month, for the month of August, we have Debbie from Deb's, I forgot it again. I just recently came across her channel and invited her to join us for Battle of the Stitches, and she wants to join us in August. So, let me find it real quick. Deb's Artsy Life. Yeah. It's Deborah from Deb's Artsy Life. She's joining us in August. So that means we have time to watch everybody I want. Yes, I know. I miss people's videos all the time, and I try to play catch up here and there, but I always feel bad when I miss somebody's video. So that's why we went down to just 4. So it's easier for you guys to see our videos and find them. But Deb's Artsy Life, she's joining us in August. And so we still have 1 spot open. So if anybody would like to join us for August, I'll go ahead and show you. We need 1 more content creator for August, and the stitch is going to be the staggered double crochet. This stitch right, well, good night. This stitch right here. This is August stitch, the staggered double crochet. This one, easy mock bobbles, that's going to be September. So August, September. So let us know which month you would like to join us, and we will get you down and get it written down and get you in your spot. So that's Battle of the Stitches in a nutshell. If you have questions, you can always email me. Let me put that in here real quick. This is my email address. It's always in the description box, but in case you miss it, here it is in the chat. And if you want to be a part of Battle of the Stitches, send me an email. Let me know which month, and we will get you put in. If you have a specific month, if you don't care, we'll just plug you in when we have an opening. Then, let's see. Like I said, I'm doing Christmas in July on Tuesday. Oh, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Starting on the 17th, Shannon from the Spoony Stitcher and I, we are doing a new collaboration, and it's going to start the 17th of July. That is, let me get my calendar open here. That is a Thursday. That is the 3rd Thursday in this month. So the 17th, we will be starting this, and it's called Back to Basics. And what we're doing is we are going to start with the basics. We've had a lot of content creators join us who we've had several, not content creators. What am I saying? We've had a few new subscribers come to our channels that want to learn to crochet. So we've decided to do a Back to Basics series, and it's going to go from July 17th through the month of August. Yes, Back to Basics. And it might go into September. It just depends on how far we get. But what we're going to do, we're going to start off with our very first video on the 17th is going to be what you absolutely have to start crocheting. You do not have to have all this. You do not have to have all of this. You do not have to have 100 different gadgets to start to crochet. So we're going to give you the very, very basic essentials that you need to start crocheting. And we're going to show you what they are. We're going to show you how to use them. Just different tips and tricks like that. Then we're going to start off the next week with how to make a slip knot and a chain. The next Tuesday, we'll move to single crochet and slip stitches, and then just build from that each week. So you're going to get tutorials on how to do these basic stitches and what you need to start out with as a new crocheter. And it's great for people who are seasoned crocheters too, because you might learn something you didn't know. Who knows? And Shannon she came up with this idea, which I think is awesome. Because of my learning styles videos I've been doing, she thought, what a great thing to do right after your learning styles, because you can, like I was talking about with our Battle of the Stitches, watching more than one tutorial on the same subject helps you to really understand what that subject is, how to do it. Somebody might teach it a different way that just clicks. So you need to watch my video and Shannon's, because something that the other says might not click, but it might click with the other person. So watch those. Well, watch my channel, Jen. Shannon and I have two different ways of doing the magic circle. I like the way I do it, and that's okay. Shannon likes the way she does it, and that's okay. So I encourage you to watch that. The magic ring is going to be one of the things that we teach you how to do. That's probably going to be a part. Once we finish back to the basics, we're going to do another series called Beyond the Basics. And that's probably where the magic ring will come into play. So stay tuned for that. Over the fall, we'll probably be doing our Beyond the Basics. So watch out for that. I have been asked to join in with Heather from Strings and Threads as a product tester, or as a pattern tester for KnitPal. They sent me a couple of dishcloth patterns, and so these are the patterns right here, and it's using their cotton yarn. It's called, I've showed it before, but let me show it real quick. Where did I put it? Where did I place it? Well, now that I want to show you the yarn, I can't find it. Where did I put that yarn? Anyway, well, I must have put it away because I don't have it with me right now. But it's KnitPal. It's called Cotton to the Core is the name of the yarn. And it's KnitPal makes the yarn, but they sell it through Amazon. So I'll have it's knitpal.com. When you go to that, my brain just won't do it. A few choice words have been yelled. Oh no, Jen. I'm so sorry. Just when mine comes out, watch mine and you'll see. I think I make it really easy to understand. I hope I do. So watch for my video to come out about the magic ring and give it another try. So I'm working with KnitPal. They, like I said, when you go to knitpal.com and you click shop, it will redirect you to their to their shop on Amazon. And that's where you can order their yarn. I love working with their yarn. It's nice. If you've missed it, I have a couple of videos out where I've talked about the yarn. You can go back and watch those. But I really love it. And what this possibly might lead to, y'all, I'm so excited about this. Now that I've tested some patterns for them, they're sending me, and they send me the yarn. I don't have to worry about trying to get the yarn. Whatever pattern they want me to test, they send me the yarn that I need to do that pattern with the pattern. So it's pretty awesome. So I've got some more yarn from them coming, and another pattern to test. I can't talk about it yet, but I will share about it when I get everything. And then what this is possibly going to lead to is, from those of us who are who are pattern testing right now, I'm working on another pattern that's my own design, and I can't reveal it till later, but I will be submitting that pattern to them once I complete it and have it written up. And out of the people that submit them their own pattern, they're going to choose a few to actually become designers for their company. So there's a good possibility that I could become a designer for Knit Pal. I'm so excited. I'm telling you, I'm just elated that I'm going to, and as a designer, I will get paid. So I'm very excited to be heading that direction and possibly designing for Knit Pal. We will see how that goes, but I'll keep you posted. And in the middle of all of that, in the middle of getting ready for the vendor event, in the middle of designing and testing for Knit Pal, we're getting a whole new kitchen makeover. Yes, things are getting good and crazy. But the good thing is, everything with the kitchen makeover is supposed to be complete. If we don't get any glitches, if everything goes smoothly, the whole kitchen remodel will be finished by about mid-September. So it's all going to get done before the holidays. Thank the Lord. Because I host my side of the family Thanksgiving at my house. So I'll have a whole new kitchen. I'm so excited. I will have a whole new kitchen but before the holidays get here, and I'm so excited. So that's kind of what's going on with me. Yeah. So what's going on with you guys? Anything you guys would like to share? Oh, if you type in the word critter, CRITTER, it will pop your channel link up so people can check out your channel if they haven't. So somebody give it a try. Make sure it should still be working. But if you want to type in critter and see if your channel pops up, it's set up in. Yay, it's working. Good. There's Lori's. Lori's channel is awesome. If you have not been to her channel, shame on you. Click the link and go. She is awesome. My daughter loves spending the night at my house. Thanksgiving Eve and Christmas Eve. Yep. We have the whole family. I have 3 children, and my husband and I have 3 children and 3 grandsons. And so they all come to Grammy and Poppy's house for the holidays. So it is so much fun. I'm sure everyone knows me, but I want to show people how to do it. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. There's Michelle's at Michelle Plays Hooky. There's her link. You guys go check her out if you haven't. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on. I'd love to I would love this to stay for 2 hours. Let's see. Okay, let me ask you this question. This will help me with something. If you were going to make a slouchy hat for wintertime, what stitch would you use? Woo! Jen subscribed to Michelle. Yay! Jen is a sweetie. Absolutely. If you can, this would help me too. If you'll share this video out so so more people will see it. I would appreciate you sharing this live out. I want it to be warm. I don't want to do stitches that leave holes, because I want it to be, it's going to be worn in the wintertime, so it needs to be warm. what kind of yarn would you use and what stitch would you use if you were making a winter slouchy hat? Yeah. So yeah, give me some ideas on that. Oh, I forgot. This is what I wanted to do. I knew there was some other stuff I wanted to share with you guys. While you're answering that question, I'm going to get something. I'll be right back. Let's see. Where did I put it? Not that, because I want to share that later. If I took that downstairs, I'm going to be really upset. Hold on a second. I did. I put it downstairs. Can you guys just give me about 2 minutes to run downstairs and run back up? Because I really wanted to show this to you guys, and I forgot to bring it up here. Is that okay? I hate having awkward silence, but this won't take me but 2 seconds to run downstairs and get this. Is that okay, guys? Let me know in the chat. I don't want to leave. I have a few thoughts on the hat. If you want it to be kind of novelty, I can make my popcorn bucket hat as an adult size hat. Ooh, that's fun. No, I don't want anything novelty like that, Lori. I want it to be it needs to fall into the category of advanced beginner to intermediate. That's where it needs to fall. So, hi, Finding Treasures. You guys, I'm going to run downstairs real quick and grab something. I'll be right back. I promise. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry. I'm sorry I left you. But I had to go get this. Oh, okay. Thanks, Lori. I did it fast. I'm going to cut this open. I got to get... If you want it really warm and you're okay with a yarn eater, you could use the thermal. Ooh, I didn't think about the thermal stitch. I'm going to have to think about that. Well, guys, I caved. I succumbed to peer pressure. And, oh, that's okay. That's okay, Michelle. So I caved to peer pressure, y'all. I've been hearing people talk about, especially Shannon from the Spoony Stitcher. I have been hearing her talk about this yarn. I keep going to Hirschner's and looking at it, and I talk myself out of it. But last week I caved and I ordered it. squishy. I ordered the squishy yarn. Let me tell you what I ordered here. I ordered 2 different packs, okay? I got 2 of the, this is the Pastel Paradise. I am a pastel nutcase. I love everything pastel. So this is the Pastel Paradise pack. Look at those colors. We have Peony Pop is the pink one. This one, well, I wasn't going to, but I'm just going to open it because I want you guys to, sorry for the crinkle, but you're going to have to, we're going to have to hear a crinkle for just a second. Ooh! All right, let me tell you these colors. Shannon did not lie. This, have you guys tried the squishy yet from Hirschner's? Have you done it, used it yet? This is this, oh, this is so soft. I thought Chunky Parfait was soft. It's very similar. Let me show you. All right, here's the squishy. And here's the Parfait Chunky from Premier. Here's the squishy. It's very similar. Hey, Ladybird D. It's very similar. But, and I'm going to tell you, it's softer. And I'm pulling on this and it's not shedding. I love the Premier Parfait Chunky, but it sheds like a booger. I've got chenille all over my floor. This does not shed. None of it's coming off. Look, I'm pulling on it. Nothing's coming off. Okay, here's the colors I got. Hey, Khadijah. This one, Michelle, is a 5 bulky. It's not real thick at all. This yarn I've got right here is a 4 weight, and here's the bulky. So it's a little bit, but not bad. So this color is called Sunnyside. And I hope you guys can see these colors on here. But here's Sunnyside. Then I have, this one is called Seaside. It's like a baby blue Seaside. These are pastels, y'all. And like I said, I am not so crazy for pastel colors. I love pastels. Mint Mist. And I don't know if I put that blue next to it, if you can see. But there's the Seaside and the Mint Mist together beside each other. Oh my word, I'm loving this. This one is called Papaya. It's like a peachy color, papaya. And then we have the one I showed just a minute ago, the Peony Pop. It's a really, really bright pastel pink. So that came in the Pastel Paradise. Oh, and then the other one, let me see. Where did I put that? Where did I put? Oh, there it is. The other one is called Seagrass. This is the Seagrass pack. There's the colors right there, the blues and the greens. So let me open this up. Oh, I cannot wait to make some stuff with this. This one is, oh, got another Mint Mist. So I've got 2 of those. This is the Froggy. I guess I need to make some more of those frogs and use some Froggy yarn to make that. And I think I already showed this one too. Yeah, Seaside, the baby blue. This is Bluebell. And it's a lighter blue. The bottom one is Seaside, the top one is Bluebell. And then the last one in here is called Tropical Tide. And it's like an aqua or a teal blue, maybe a teal, more like a teal blue. So the specs on this are Like I said, it's a 5 bulky weight yarn, 100% polyester, 100 grams, 131 yards. It's machine wash and dry, and it's made in Turkey. And this comes from Hirschner's. So let me see. I think I might have missed some. This one, let me see what it says on here. Polyester. Well, they're both, the Parfait Chunky and this one are both polyester. So, but I really like it. And like I said, guys, look, I'm pulling on it. It's not shedding. There's nothing coming off of this. I love Premier. It's been great. I've been working on it and I've been using it. But that stuff, where's the end of that thing? Maybe I should do the end of it. See how it just pulls off real easy? Let me try the end of this one. Let's see if it does the same thing. I hope not, because I just said it didn't. Sometimes I can use a 5, but nothing more. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of trouble using the real thick yarns too, Michelle. The 5 is about all I can do. Where is the end of this yarn? There it is. All right. So here's the end of the squishy. Yeah, it pulls off too. Nah. But maybe it won't be so bad as the Parfait, but we shall see. So that's the colors that I just got from Hirschner's. And I haven't gotten it yet, but I got some, I ordered some stuff from Premier because they had a big sale. Yeah, it's hot. It's a warm yarn. If you make something with it, it's going to be warm. You're correct, Lori. But I also got, well, I'm not going to show that to you yet. I want to wait. I got something from, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of her, but Ruthless Dynamic, is it Dynamics? Ruthless, man, I'm going to say it wrong. Let me find her. She's on Instagram and she has a website, and I've gotten stuff from her before. Let me look her up real quick. Ruthless Crochet. Okay. Ruthless.crochet is her Instagram. But she's amazing. I got, and I don't have it up here, it's downstairs, but I got the phone stand. Her and her husband have a 3D printer, and they have started printing off, making they've used their 3D printer to make crochet tools that are not expensive. Y'all, I'm not kidding you. Let's see. Well, if I can, hold on, I'm going to see if I can pull this up. There it is. Mine is pink, but there's the phone stand. And it has 8 different angles that you can put this part to. 8 different angles. There's her ruthlessdynamics.com is her website. But you can put it down low. You can have it up here, up high. You can put your phone or your tablet on there to get real good videos at any angle. It's awesome. So I do have that and use it, and I loved it. But I just ordered, let me see if I can find this right here. Wait, let me see if I can do this where it's not. You can kind of see it. It holds 4 skeins of yarn. Like if you're doing tapestry and you don't want your yarn twisting up, or you don't want to have to keep making bobbins over and over and over. If you're doing something that's simple and you only are using up to 4 skeins of yarn, you can make your cakes and put them on here. And this will spin as you're crocheting, and it'll keep your yarn ends from tangling up, your working yarn from tangling up. I just got it in the mail today. I have not put it together. So you guys, I'm telling you, that thing, I can't wait to play with it. I'm going to play with it. I'm going to make a video and I'm going to share it with you guys. But that little deal, let me see if I can pull up and show you a better picture. Yeah, Ruth, if you go to Ruthless Dynamics, I got the pink one, of course, because you know pink's my color. There it is right there. No, I don't want that. I want this. She's got so many neat tools. You just have to go to the website and check it out, because she has some of the coolest stuff that her and her husband make on their 3D printer. Okay, it's $39. And it was $46. They've marked it down to $39. But guys, I've seen just the single spinners for yarn balls to keep so you can do the outside pulls. I've seen those, just a single one where you only put one skein on there or one cake on there. They're like $45 and $50. And this one can hold 4. I mean, you know, so, and I think right now you can get 15% off. I think if you go, she's got, if you order over $57.99, you get, free shipping. Right now, 15% off, and that's applied at checkout. You don't have to put in a code or anything. You can save 15% on your total order. Hey, Camille, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, thanks, Michelle. The Chubby Bunny was pretty funny, Camille. You're going to have to watch the replay and check that. So I highly encourage you to check out Ruthless Dynamics. So as soon as I can get this put together, I will do a video to show it. But there are oh, look, check it out. She's got a video right there. Watch. See how it's all tangled? Watch what happens when she spins it. I mean, for real. I would have loved to have had that when I was working on my blanket that had all these color changes in it. I can't tell you what it was because it's going to be a gift for someone and they might be watching. But anyway, they've got, I mean, the phone stand, I think it was $10. I mean, come on. So her prices are very reasonable, and her husband, they started doing this because she was getting so frustrated at not having tools that worked the way she needed them to work. And so they started trying to design tools for crochet and knitters, where mostly crochet though, her tools mainly are for crochet, but knitters can use them too. But she wanted to design tools that made it easier. And so far, the ones I've got so far have been amazing. These are, she will send you, I got some of these too. These are the tapestry needles. And I've gotten needles before that have the curve, but if you guys do amigurumi, you know how important that curve is on a needle when you're attaching amigurumi parts. This is going to be awesome. So those are great. And it makes it easy to thread your needle, whether you're using bulky yarn or just for whatever. But look at this. It's got this little, can you see it? It's got that little opening right there. And you can take your yarn in there and just pop it. Now, did you see how fast I threaded that needle? And that's all you have to do is just pop it in there. So I love the needles. This one, I haven't tried it yet. I had to ask her because I wasn't sure what it was. It was in my last order that I got from her. See this thing? Maybe you can see it up on my shirt better. But what you do is your yarn goes in here, or your project. Let me hold up my cat. You can put this on your project like this. It's hooked onto your project, and then this weaves through like this. She showed it to me, so now I know how to use it. but you weave it through your project and you can keep track of how many rows, like 1, 2, 3, all the little curves count your rows. So like you can use it as a row counter. So that's pretty cool. She also makes the curved needles that don't have, that you can just thread through, that don't have the opening on the side. But I think those come in like a pack of, it's either 2 or 3 for like $4. I mean, very reasonable prices. Camille, you're right. I got to 5 and I had to stop. I thought I could get more than 5 in my mouth and it didn't happen. I got to 5 and I couldn't go any further. Hey, Lexi. Hi. Loved your tutorial today. Loved it. Great job. I cannot wait to see what you make with that stitch this month. Lexi is one of our competitors for Battle of the Stitches this month. I'm so excited. So I've got an order coming from, like I said, from Premier. And I got some really good deals. I couldn't pass them up. But you know what? I can't remember what I bought. Have you guys ever done that? Have you ever bought yarn on sale and then it's like, what? Oh, that's right. I do have another order coming in. What did I order? I don't remember. That's kind of where I am with my Premier order. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick and I'll tell you what I ordered and then I can show you. It's not coming till Saturday. Well, my Premier yarn won't be here till Saturday, so that'll be a video for next week. But what I ordered was, I got some of the Premier Basic DK because I love DK yarn. I love it. If that's all I could ever crochet with the rest of my life, I would be perfectly fine with that. I love DK yarn. So they had that. I got some of that. They had that marked down to $2 a skein for the DK Basic, and I got 5 skeins. Then they had a Just yarn, you know, like the yarn you could get at the Dollar Tree that our Dollar Tree no longer carries. They had a box of the Just yarn, and it was a box of 12 for $12. So it was $1 a skein. So that's cheaper than the Dollar Tree at a quarter a skein. So I got a 12-box yarn of the Just yarn. And then I got 3 different colors of the Dottie yarn from Premier. They were $8 a skein normally. They had them on sale for $4 a skein. So I've got those coming, and when they come in next week, I'll show those on a video next week of what I got. I do too, Camille. Shannon, yeah, Michelle, I love DK yarn. I love it. Let's see. I think I might have missed a chat. Okay, Lady Bird, have a good night. Have a good sleep. Get plenty of rest. Thanks for watching. I love the Just yarn. I've got a Rubbermaid tub, one of those long ones that's about only this deep. Last year, when I went and visited Shannon at her house, she let me go shopping in her stitchery. She gave me a box full of Just yarn that she said she will never use. So I've got a ton of it, but I just had to have a little more. You know how that is, because I like it. So I got some more. Got to drive now. Catch y'all when I get home if you're still on. I'm planning on being on here for about another maybe 20, 25 minutes, and then I've got to go myself. So, but I like to get it to 2 hours so I get paid good by YouTube. So it's okay, Michelle, if you got to go. I appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, she gave me a whole box load of that stuff. Your Dollar Tree, yeah, our Dollar Tree, Michelle, rarely has it. If they have any, this one, let me see if I can find it. Hold on, I got it right here. This is the yarn that my Dollar Tree always has. It's the Crafter Square. And this is what they have all the time. And they used to have the Just yarn. They quit. They don't have it anymore. This is the only yarn they carry. And I see all the time on videos where other content creators are talking about how they have all the notions, the hooks. Nope. Not my Dollar Tree. They don't have hooks. They have those plastic tapestry needles that I can't stand because they bend and break so easy. And I got it, but it's not my favorite. I will probably, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to use it for amigurumi. I don't even know what I'm going to use it for. It's really scratchy. But I'll come out with something. It's not my favorite, Michelle. It isn't. I wish they would come back. Do you remember when they got the big, was that the Just Yarn too? When they got the big Premier Just Yarn balls, the big, what were they, 800 or 1,000 yards of yarn for $5? When that came out, they had it for a few weeks. They sold out of all of it, and they haven't gotten any more. So I can't get that from them anymore either. So anyway. Oh, just 1 pound. That's right. I couldn't remember what it was called, Lori. Thank you. Just 1 pound. I wish they would bring those back because those are great to have. Can you get them online now? Okay. I'll have to check. Is it $5? Is it $5 or did they jack it up online? I saw some people. Yeah. You can see them on some channels, and then I go to my store and it's non-existent. Oh, but guess what? Some of you may know this if you've watched me before, but we're getting a massive shopping center in our town. They are currently constructing it now. They started it last month. We are getting Hobby Lobby. Yes. My husband is having a heart attack. But $6.99 now. That's still not too bad for that amount of yarn. That's still really good for that amount of yarn. But we're getting a Hobby Lobby, Five Below. They are constructing a Starbucks right now. It's almost ready to open. They just opened up a 7 Brew. But we're getting Hobby Lobby, Five Below, Bath and Body Works. Oh, what else? There's like 2 or 3 others. I'm drawing a blank on the other ones. Bath and Body Works, Five Below, Hobby Lobby. Is it Marshall's? I can't remember. I don't know if I can find it or not on here. But the bypass that goes through our town is where they're putting this. And every time I drive by, I get so excited because I'm so ready for Hobby Lobby to be here. And I'm going to go broke when the kids get here, when the grandkids come, because Grammy's going to have to take them to Five Below. That's just a thing. Through Premier. Okay, you order it through Premier. Okay. And I was just on that site and didn't pay attention to that, I guess. Well, any other time, as soon as I open up all this stuff on my phone, it would show up. Now I can't find it. I wish I could remember. It's Five Below, Hobby Lobby, Bath and Body Works, and there's something else. There's at least 2, maybe 3 other. And there's rumors that we might be getting a Chick-fil-A. Yeah. I mean, our town is really, we're getting to be big cheese around here, people. Well, why can't I? Well, it's not showing up. Let me see if I put this in, if it'll show up. Maybe it'll do, maybe if I put this in here, it'll show up. Nope. I thought maybe it would show up. Anyway, oh well, I'm not gonna try to keep finding that. But anyhow, I'm so excited that we're getting a Hobby Lobby. And like I said, my husband's about to have a heart attack because he's like, oh, that's great. I said, Steve, really? I said, I'm going to contain myself. I'm going to be a good girl, and I'm not going to go hog wild just because a Hobby Lobby is just 10 minutes down the road from me. And if you believe that, I've got some lakefront property in Minnesota I can sell you. Or oceanfront, I should say. But anywho, so that's pretty much what's going on in my world. My mom's doing pretty good. I can update you on her. She had a really bad UTI that got her pretty sick. That is finally cleared up. She's doing much better. But she is right now dealing with very weak legs. She takes 3 or 4 steps and her legs just give out on her. So she's using a walker, and we're hoping that helps her to build up some strength in her legs using her walker. But she's not getting out much because she just never knows when her legs are going to give out. So she's struggling a little bit with that. But other than that, she's doing really good. So my husband says to me as I'm walking out the door to anywhere, you aren't going to Hobby Lobby, are you? Yeah, that sounds like mine. But you know what he does? You know what my husband does? I'll tell you what he does. If he's with me, if we go somewhere, if we're in a town that has a Hobby Lobby, he won't say a word to me about it. He'll just drive into the parking lot. Yeah, he wants to be like, oh, you're going to buy some more yarn. You got all this yarn upstairs. Why do you need to buy more yarn? Blah, 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 blah. And, but if we're somewhere and they have one, he'll pull in every time and he'll say, go in and get you something here. And he'll give me money and he'll say, go in and get you something. So he doesn't dislike it too awful bad. But when he brings up all of this about, well, you know, you got all that yarn upstairs. Why do you need to buy more? You'd have to ask. When he says, why do you need to buy more? I just kind of look at him now and I go, well, why do you need 5 of the same kind of screwdriver? Why do you need 5 of the same kind of wrench? So that's it, Michelle. My hubby wants me to be happy too. And if yarn makes me happy, then he's okay with it. You should have seen him last night after we had dinner. We were sitting in the living room and I got my bag out and I started showing him my cats and all my other stuff I've been making for this vendor event. And you should have seen him. He smiled and grinned like a Cheshire cat. He just smiled so big. And he's like, you have really done a great job. So see, he likes it and he knows, just like you said, Michelle, he knows that this is what makes me happy. So he's going to support it. I have a very supportive. Every once in a while he comes out with this, why do you have to? But 99% of the time he is super supportive of me and my yarn. And, you know, he's helps me when I need help. He's just a great guy. I love him. He's a great guy. And yeah, so now I've got to finish up my cats. For those of you, we've got about maybe 15 minutes left. For those of you who came on and didn't get to see the beginning, I hope you'll watch the replay, but I thought I'd show you. These are the Loaf cat pattern. I got this. I watched the tutorial from Ella from No Catchy Name, and that's where I got the patterns for the Loaf cats. I think they're stinking adorable. So Premier Chunky yarn is what I used for these. I did a yellow, a lavender. I've got a gray kitty, a hot pink kitty, hot pink, and then just your regular pastel pink right here. And I've got one more color. Where did I put my bag? I've got this color. It's called mustard. So I'm going to make another kitty out of the mustard color. And then Nicole Riley from Nikki's Homemade Crafts, she has a no-sew frog video. I'm going to tag her tutorial in the description box, and I'll tag Ella's in there too, so you'll have it. But these little no-sew froggies that are just so easy. These took 30 to 35 minutes to make each one. So I've got a bunch of those made for the vendor event. And then I used Bernat blanket yarn, and I made some little fun stress ball creatures. So yeah. Plus I've got Rubbermaid tubs in the other room that have like shawls and purses and dishcloths and towels and just a mixture of things that I've made that I'm going to put in my booth too to sell, and we'll just see what happens. This one, I forgot to mention this one, guys. This is Shannon the Spoony Stitcher. If you watch her, isn't she awesome? But she makes pill pal pets. She calls them pill pals because the body is shaped like a pill. And she had a bunny pill pal. I made one. Here's her little bunny tutorial. I made this from her bunny tutorial with her bunny pill pals. And this is Shannon the Spoony Stitcher. I will link her tutorial in the description box too. But once I finish my kitty cats, then I'll still have tomorrow all day to make. I think I'm going to make a few of these little bunnies in different colors. That's probably what I'll use, that Just Yarn from what is it called? The Craft Choice or whatever it's called from the Dollar Tree. I'm probably going to take it and make a bunch of these little bunnies. And I'm going to sell those too. Not sure how much I should sell these bunnies for. I'm thinking maybe $3, $3 or $4 a piece. I'm not real sure yet. But anyway, that's the stuff that I'm going to be selling at my vendor event. I will be there all day Friday, so there will not be a video on Friday because I'm going to be there from 8 o'clock till about 4 in the afternoon outside, so I'll be massively exhausted from the heat. And so I won't be putting a video out Friday, but I will try my best. We're having a 4th of July get together at my brother-in-law's house on Saturday, but that's not until like 3 in the afternoon. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to take pictures, maybe a little bit of, I don't know, Michelle. It doesn't take that much yarn, Michelle. What did I do with that little bunny? It doesn't take that much yarn. I haven't measured it out to see exactly how much yarn it takes, but this was a worsted weight yarn and a 4.5 millimeter hook. And it only took me about, I don't know, 45 minutes to make this. You think 5? I wasn't sure. I started to say 5, but I didn't know if that'd be too much because they are small. But that's what I'll do. Thanks, Michelle. I will put $5 on these and we'll see how it goes. If I get to the end of the day and none of them have sold, I'll mark them down a little bit, but we'll see. I don't know what I was saying. I looked at your comment, Michelle, and forgot what I was saying. Oh, I'm going to be taking pictures and video throughout the day on Friday while I'm at the 4th of July vendor event. So Saturday will probably be a video of my, kind of like a montage type video of all my pictures and things that happened at the vendor event. So that'll probably be Saturday instead of having a Friday video. Let's see. Thank you, Lexi. I hope I do a lot. I hope I sell all of it. I hope so, because we are taking, and he doesn't watch my YouTube channel. He's only 8, so he's not going to hear this. But we are taking me and my husband, my oldest daughter and her husband, her mother-in-law and her husband's sister, his mom and sister. We are all taking my oldest grandson, their son, and we're going to Disney. He's never been to Disney. So we're going, I think it's either the 2nd or 3rd week in November. I think it's the 2nd week because it's before Thanksgiving. We'll be back in time for Thanksgiving. So yeah, you're right, Lexi. I get told that all the time. I always go too low and people tell Teresa, can't believe you sold it that cheap. You need to go higher than that. People tell me that all the time, but I'm getting better at it. But we are taking him the 2nd week in November. We're going to Disney. We're taking my oldest grandson. And so the money that I make at the vendor event is going to be spending money so I can spoil the snot out of my grandson, because that's what I want to do. Yeah. Let's see if our numbers have changed. Take a peek here. Ooh, 1864. Guys, we're 6 people away. 6 subscribers away. And so what are we at? 18. Okay. So Lori's idea was stacking the blocks without them falling over. That'll be the next challenge. So we just need 6 more subscribers to do that. And after I get done with the live, I'm going to get this, I haven't even showed it to you yet. Those of you that are new to my channel, I'm making a scrap blanket and I'm adding a row for every 5 subscribers, and I'm really behind. But this is what it looks like so far. I'm just pulling out, I've got a box down here with all kinds. Whoa, sorry, I bumped my camera. I have a box down here with scrap yarn in it, and I'm just pulling colors and adding them to the blanket as I pull them. There's no rhyme or reason. I'm just pulling out colors, and this is how it's turning out. I'm going to do an envelope border so I don't have to weave in all these ends. And this is going to be when our channel reaches 2,000. Thank you, Michelle. When our channel reaches 2,000, then I'm going to do a live, immediately come on live and announce we've hit 2,000. So guys, if you're subscribed to me, make sure your notifications are set to all so that when I go live, you'll know. Oh, Lori, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. For every 5. Every 5 subscribers, I add a row. So this is going to be a massive blanket, Michelle. This is going to be huge. But I'm going to do a giveaway as soon as we hit 2,000. I'm going to come on live and announce it. And I'm going to draw one name from my subscribers to win the blanket. And then I'm going to draw another name from my subscribers for the box that I have down here on the floor. It has yarn, notions, hooks, patterns. Shannon from the Spoony Stitcher donated a Furls crochet hook that's in that box to be given away. Just a lot of fun stuff in that box that I've been adding to here and there. And so we're going to draw 2 people. One person's going to win the box of goodies, and the second person is going to win this blanket. So that's when we hit 2,000. So you can tell everybody about Critters Crochet Road to 2K. I'm using that hashtag a lot. And so I would appreciate you guys sharing the love and telling everybody about that. Yeah. So yeah, I've got to realize what I'm worth. I know. I know. I kind of, I've heard, you gotta know your audience. You've got to know where you are. We're in a rural area. So I kind of put that in a little bit, but I also try to not shortchange myself, but we shall see how the day goes. So I'm going to, tomorrow I'm going to get a notebook out, and I'm going to inventory everything that I'm taking with me to the vendor event and how much I'm going to sell each thing for and what the total profit, the total money will be for everything I sell. And we will see how much I sell and how much I make. So, and then I can tell you guys all about that on Saturday. All right. We've got about 3 more minutes, and then I'm going to have to get off here because I've got to get ready for Bible class, and I've got to get dinner ready for my hubby when he gets home. He has tomorrow off because they don't work on Fridays where he works. And so Friday is a holiday, so they're not working Friday. So that they would get an extra vacation day, they're taking off Thursday. So he's going to be home all day tomorrow. He's going to help me get my booth set up. Well, just the tables and the canopy. We're going to go down tomorrow and get that put in place because he has somewhere he has to be Friday. And so it's going to be up to me to carry all my stuff down. So the more he can help me get down there, the better. If he can help me with the tables and the heavy stuff, I can handle the rest. But I just wanted to tell you guys how absolutely thankful I am for each and every one of you. I would not have this channel if it wasn't for you guys. So this is not my channel. This is our channel. And I treasure every one of you. I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. I gotta stop or I'm gonna get emotional. Wait till I hit 2,000. Yeah, you guys, this is the best community ever. I love my yarny people. I love my yarny friends. I love this community. I love having Critters Crochet in this outlet. And you guys are what makes it possible. I had to, because of my trigeminal, I had to stop teaching 10 years ago. I can't believe it's been 10 years ago since I stopped teaching. But I couldn't work because of this awful disease. And so yarn and crochet has become my outlet. And when I started this channel, 2 years ago is when I started this channel. And it'll be 2 years in September. Oh, no, it might be 3 years in September. I'm going to have to go back and look at that. But anyway, when I started this channel, I thought, if I get a few hundred subscribers, I'll be okay. And now we're almost at 2,000, and I am blown away. I love how we help each other. I love how we're here for one another. We're not out to get each other. We're here to support. And so if I didn't have, I have to do something. And so crochet has become my way of doing something. And even though I had to give up my teaching, I'm still teaching through crochet. And I absolutely love that. So thank you guys for your support of Critters Crochet. Thank you so much for joining me on these lives. We're going to do one every Wednesday at 2 in the afternoon Central Time. Yes, Lexi, it's the most amazing community ever, is it not? It is by far the best. So every Wednesday, 2 in the afternoon, I am going to be doing a live like this. And you can let me know after the live's over in the comment section. If you leave a comment in the comment section after the live, it helps boost the algorithm and gets my channel out there, our channel out there. So if you have any ideas for future lives, let me know. But for right now, it's just going to be kind of like just today, a crochet and a chat. If I've hit the 10 mark and we've got our little things to do, I'll come on and do those. So yeah, I just want this channel to be a channel that's fun, that you want to come back to and enjoy. And so therefore, if you can give me input on the kind of content that you would like to see, that will help me to make this channel more enjoyable for you guys. So let's see. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow I will have another video out showcasing another easy quick crochet pattern that you can do for quick Christmas gifts for Christmas in July. I hope you enjoyed today's live. More to come. 7 to 8 months later, I have 160 subbies for more than Michelle, isn't it awesome? When I started really plugging in, it just blew up, and it can do that for you too. I promise. You put the work into it, it will happen. And so a lot of things are happening on Critters Crochet. I would like to at some point start doing more for my members. I have 3 members right now. I would love for the memberships to get larger than that. And so if you have any ideas for what I can do for members only, share those with me too. I would love to get your ideas for all of that. So we are past the 2-hour mark. I've got to get off here and get some stuff done. But thanks again, guys, for joining me here today live. And I cannot tell you enough how much I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys. God bless you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Love y'all.